when we talk about face value and moving forward, there have been guests that, I guess from a physical standpoint, they didn't lose someone the way you would think, but a lot of times it's also about relationships. And I want to pull up some video over here. Yeah, and Bill, you helped out, again, a near and dear friend that means a lot to me for many years. Do you remember Jarrell?
Yes. The 22, 41-year-old.
Yeah, he looks like he's 22, sure, yeah.
And again, just with a smile on his face.
Yep.
Here's my story, and it's like and I don't want to belittle it, but it was like Shakespeare. It was like a tragic love story.
Yes, exactly.
And I mean that with the most respect possible.
Sure.
And the way he's come about it, and he still holds that person dear in his heart, although his whole life was turned upside down. Just all of a sudden, and how he chose to live his life going forward, and not being miserable, and not, because I think we talked about it then. It'd have been very easy to go on the attack for the next bunch of years and become a miserable 40-year-old man and never have another relationship and hate people and walk the earth stomping your feet. But he was so inspiring in his demeanor and how he looks at things and how he presents himself. I wanted to go. There was a part of me that went, "Wow, that might have been the best thing for you, brother."
Sure.
Because look at you. I mean, look at you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that makes sense. I mean that respectfully.
No, it did, because there were times where it was difficult for me in my conversations with Jarrell to notice that he was sad or depressed, because he always had an optimistic viewpoint on life. He almost looked at it as if, look, this is the hardest thing I'm going through right now, but I also know that I haven't done anything to cause this. I brought up a family. I brought up wanting to have kids. I know that I've been the best man I could have been to my wife. And just admitting that is a powerful feeling. A lot of times people beat themselves up, Bill, as you know. They'll beat themselves up. It's the weight in the world on their shoulders that they have to carry. And you were able to relate to that with Jarrell. It's like, again, when you know that you've put in your best possible effort, you can't possibly be upset at yourself. Yeah,
and he didn't woe is me and all these things, and well, what about me, and how come this happened to me? He recognized what it was about, knew that he walked it straight and narrow in the way he wanted to do it. And that's just sometimes, unfortunately, how these things play out. But the way he went about it, and his just his positivity towards life, it's contagious. And that just means that there's more out there for him.
Yes.
Whether it's his wife coming back to him or whether it's him finding a new relationship. But I say it again, all our guests, and I think that's what makes them so true blue human, is that it's never been calling up and going, I need you guys to tell me I'm okay. I need you to tell me it wasn't my fault. No, they're calling in to tell everybody else it's okay. They're calling to tell everybody else.
Right. No, the strength they summon is incredible. I'm like thinking about what they've dealt with, and I'm telling myself, no, the last thing they're doing is crying, woe is me. That's the last thing they're doing.
And what's amazing is how many more, and I say this because you and I think we've opened the floodgates, and I know it's coming in 2021. How many more people are we going to hear from? Because now they know it's okay to share, and it's okay not to be okay. Somebody's got a story, and if you don't want to tell it to anybody else, they know they got two guys right here that they can tell it to, and we're going to listen. One, because we're going to learn something about that person. We're going to learn something about ourselves, and we're going to be inspired. And hopefully we inspire someone else through their story. And I think once people realize that they can do so much more good with what they say and what they share instead of so much negativity or tearing things down. And I know that sounds funny coming from me because, I'm not known as the mushy gushy guy. In the wrestling world, I'm the bad cop, and I'm the Wicked Witch of the West and all that stuff. But I promise you, that's just when the red light's on. The rest of this thing is life, and that's truly how I live it.
Yeah, and you live it wholehearted, and I think it comes across and resonates with people because there's that relatability. Kelly Coleman, that's a great point. When you know you gave your absolute best, sometimes that's just how things turn out.
Yeah.
Greg, Greg, friend me if you can. I want to bring you on a different show. You're talking about recovering from alcoholism. I'd like to just message me. Shannon just mowed the lawn in half the time it usually takes while listening to this. Coincidence? That's from Shannon, who's bragging about his lawnmower skills as a.
We kept him so occupied he forgot he got his whole lawn done.
His whole lawnmower. Guys, this is something else I want to bring up as well. Again, we have special guests all the time that we bring in. We talk about moving forward, but this was a special guest that's, again, near and dear to Bill's heart. Someone who always is look at this. This expression says it all. If you can't have a smile on your face after this, I don't know if you ever can. Look, right there. Christopher Crowbar.
Jeez, Lou. So can I tell you something?
What a guy. Love this guy.
Forget this conversation that you and I had.
Yeah.
I got a phone call Christmas morning. I got a text message said, I need 30 seconds of your time. That's it. Just answer your phone.
Sure.
I'm thinking, oh, my goodness. It's Christopher Ford. I'm thinking, oh, my goodness. He calls me, I answer the phone. My first thing is, are you okay?
Right.
And he went on to tell me, he goes, I just want you to know what you mean to me, what you've done for me, how I live my life. And he just wanted to say these things that I would never, ever dream, I think, anybody would ever say to me. So I sat here and he was on speakerphone, and my mom was over for Christmas, and my whole family listened to this.
Sure.
Well, he took time away from family for a minute.
It's incredible.
To call and just throw some love my way again, like only he can. And I got off the phone, and I'm thinking, well, I didn't have to unwrap that. I didn't need that under the tree. I don't need anything. That was all I needed. Sure. If we can touch someone that way, and I'm honored, and I don't, I see it different because he had all the tools and did everything he needed to do. But I love this kid, and I love this kid because of how he's done it, who he's turned into, what his beliefs are. He still plays with his dream of wrestling, but he runs successful businesses and a beautiful family and all these things. But when you have people that do that, and Avi, people don't know that you're one of those people that do that. You let us all know, your crew of guys, you share your love with us and appreciation, and that's it. That's it. That's Christmas. That's New Year's. That's next Tuesday. That's Wednesday. And this kid's story is just amazing. And it's not amazing because I'm in it. It's amazing because he honored me by allowing me to be part of a little part of his life. And that's what I was saying earlier about John Huber. I was just honored to be a little bit part of their life. And if you can throw a little something everybody's way and share it, and it makes them better, or it makes them feel better, at least for a day, then we win. So if we can save one every day, or we can help someone every day, then we win. So I just want to win going into 2021. You
are winning based on the testimonials of people. So like Ghostwriter Taylor, a new viewer, Bill, you inspired me to train to become a wrestler. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
There we go. Bill, if I can help in any way I want to, from JC Farina. Great comment.
Where's JC Farina from?
I love JC, man. He's from Queens, New York, like me, I think.
Oh, see, I knew the Northeast thing, man. I know
Northeast thing. It is. Gus, great comment here. Gus, guys and gals, I brought this up earlier. Big comment here. I love just all these massive words that are coming together from Gus. I love reading a lot of text. Unfortunately for the ladies out there, it'll cover my face. But here we go. The testimony of people like guests we've seen, it's a testament to see that the strength of their pain that their loved ones give them to live on through them. That's what real power is. I myself stay positive because I see too much negativity out there. I feel it in my soul to be as anti that as possible, and I feel it. It only makes you stronger by fighting negativity of the general public approach. That is from Gus Anselmo. We also want to let people know that at the hour and 10-minute mark, I want to thank all the guests that we've had because we're going to be playing the game right now. I want to thank Ariel Teal Piper, who's joined us, the daughter of Roddy Piper. She spoke about her father on face value as well and how she had to move forward. I want to thank Paul Roma, one of our brethren here on WWAB, who spoke. What a conversation we had with Paul and David Holiday, who joined us too, about their fathers. It was an incredible conversation. Every single person that's graced us with their presence, we appreciate you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and 2020 would not have been the same without you guys and gals sharing your stories. We're going to have a lot more of that in 2021. Also, Kate, who joined us. Main event
Kate.
From England, sure. And right now, speaking from a main event standpoint, should I bring in someone who wants to become the main event? He wants to steal the show? Howard Collado? Bill, what do we – still got the petition there.
We got a new name here.
The list, I'm going to shut the button off on you right now. Say one word about the list, you're done. You're off. The game's over. You don't play nothing.
I'm ready. Fingers ready, Howard.
No, I don't want to hear nothing about the list.
It's gone, Bill. Okay? No more list.
Chris Jericho had a list. That's it.
Well, this is a petition, though.
Not one musical note, nothing.
I love this. Howard's never been actually forced to stop playing music, and this is great.
It's time to play the game, Howard. No music, no list, no nothing.
Nothing. I'm going to
Howard,
even
you
take
don't
off
really
the
know
guitar.
how these games work, do you, man?
Not
Face
at all.
value, we wind up with some fun games, and now all of a sudden here you're trying to steal the show with your guitar and petition. Nobody cares.
Hold on.
Trying to steal the show. I mean,
Hold on a second, Howard. Casey,
okay.
Yeah, hand me my guitar.
Hey, Mindy, why are you shouting out Howard? Where's an Avi chant? I don't get any. I got no respect. No respect. We don't need Howard Collado. Mindy.
My daughter in the background.
love is love.
Unhook it from the speaker.
We're gonna now have a game that we've never played before, guys and gals. This is a game that I think you guys will be interested in. You could play along as well. This is a game called I Am, and in this game, I will provide Bill and Howard Collado a trio of descriptions, and they will have to guess who I am. A trio of descriptions. You guys can play along, and you can guess as well. Try to guess who I am. I will give a trio of descriptions, and you will have to decide who I am. We'll start with Howard Collado. Howard, I learn a lot from you every day. Your singing inspires me, and your talent motivates me. Who am I?
You're no one?
That would be the answer. Bill Demott, again, I learn a lot from you every day. This is actually for Howard Collado. I learn a lot from you every day. Your singing inspires me. Your talent motivates me. Who am I, Bill?
Now, this is someone from the show?
Yeah, it could be someone from the show, someone, one of our viewers, anybody. What is it? You know what? I'm going to narrow it down. It is someone from our family. It is someone from our podcast family, yes.
Well, it's someone who says those things about Howard.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Someone who says those things about Howard.
We know it's not Casey. We know it's not Holiday.
I know.
You know who it is, Howard? No,
Don
it's Bill's
Morocco.
turn. It would not be Don, but that's a good guess. Howard, you have the answer. Hold on before you do. Eric guesses David Holiday. Kelly guesses Mindy. No, I don't know why Mindy's a fan of Howard. I'm just trying to figure that out. Be right back. We've got Lucinda guessing Paul Roma. No. Howard, who do you think it is?
It is main event Kate.
Nope. The right answer is Howard Collado himself. Howard thinks about himself this way. And Bill's got a guitar.
That's true.
Bill's got the guitar. He can play some music. We don't need Howard Collado.
Okay, that's fine.
Look at that guitar. Look at this.
It's a pretty guitar, definitely.
First of all, see, why you got to use the word pretty?
I'm just saying, it's aesthetically.
This is a show where men play, Howard Collado. Men.
This is a manly guitar.
Men play this game.
Is that a manly fist? What you're doing
That's
there?
a manly fist.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right.
Howard says that about himself, so of course that was a trick question. Now, this is actually directed towards a Hollywood star. Let's see if you guys can guess this. I will direct it to Bill and Howard. Whoever wants to jump in with an answer, jump in. 3 descriptions. Guess who I am. I am one of the shortest actors in Hollywood.
Danny DeVito.
Yes, because the next one was I directed Hoffa, so it's
Oh boy.
how pray tell did Bill get this? I'll tell you why. Here's the thing: Danny DeVito born in Newark, New Jersey. Bill Demott's a North Jersey guy, and Danny DeVito was born on November 17th, my birthday as well. So there's a connection there. Danny DeVito right off the bat. In record time, Howard Collado.
Okay.
Does that speak? Look, give me some music, Howard. Give me some music. Give me something good for Bill.
There you go. I'll give you 3 chords.
3 chords is all we're getting from Howard. That's 3 chords too many. The next
He
one we
doesn't
have.
want music. I don't know what you want me to do.
This is another pop culture related question for the masses and for you, Bill and Howard. When you know the answer, just jump in and let me know. This is a pop culture character from the 80s. Not an actor, a pop culture character. I annoy the family that I live with.
Alf.
Wow. You guys are incredible. Can I read the rest? The rest was, I have nostrils the size of eyeballs, and I dine on cats. So, yes, Alf. Right now, Bill and Howard somehow are tied 1-1. So it's getting a bit incredible over here.
That's right.